All right. So the last problem we had on the worksheet, if you want, you can still pause this and attempt it, but we're gonna start talking about how to do this. So this is an application problem. So we have the monthly cost for a plan is $35 if 5 MB of data is used. So we got $35 if we use 5 MB or gigabytes, sorry. If we use 8 GB of data that month, then it's going to cost me $44. So that is for 8 GB. So we have data here for two ordered pairs or 2 points. We want to write a function that models the monthly cost of the plan, and we're going to call the plan C because it's going to be the cost, where X is the number of gigabytes used. So we were just told this has to be X. Remember when we talked about those function notations? And I said that's Y. If we change the letter there, that's also still Y. Meaning that these points are my Ys. So what I've kind of discovered here, like I said, this is just some sort of going through a thought process, reading what I have. We are told basically this right here. Like I said, X's are supposed to represent gigabytes. So if we have ordered pairs, that means for 5 GB, Y, or the cost of my plan is $35. If I use 8 GB, my cost, my Y value for the plan is going to be $44. So all I need to do is just find slope and use the point slope form. So we're going to actually block out the top part because this bottom part's asking us the question. We gathered all the information we needed. All right. So we want to have an equation. So this is a linear function, so it's asking us for an equation. So once again, if we're looking for slope, let's say this is my x1, this is my y1, this is my x2, this is my y2. Y2 is 44, y1 is 35, x2 is 8, x1 is 5. So we have a difference of, let me see, 5, 6, 7, 3, and then this is 9. I had to sneeze. We get a slope of 3. So from here, we'll just use this equation. And like I said, we'll just use the points that we've just picked as x1, y1. It doesn't matter which one it is. This will end up being y minus y1, which is my $35. I said that the slope of this is 3. So if you're thinking about this, remember, these were y's. So this is your dollars. And this is your x's. This is your gigabytes. So that is $3 per gigabyte. Just want to bring that part up. So we have that. And then over here we have x minus x1, which we said is going to be 5. So y minus 35 is going to be 3x minus 15. If I add 35 to both sides, I'm going to get y is equal to 3x. So 35 minus 15 plus 20. So this would be the equation. And what this is telling me is that my initial plan is going to start at $20 a month. And the slope was telling me that I am paying an extra $3 for each gigabyte of data I use. So I start out paying $20, and then every time I use a gigabyte of data, I pay an extra $3.